Testing, testing. Do I have any audio? What's your perspective on that? Bang, bang. That almost looks like a lion's face sticking out of there. No, man, you know that the word perspective, a lot of different definitions. Perspective is not just something, not just one thing. It's many things. That's where I live. Are you calling my house a elf house? I do shrink down. I go down there inside there. And I got this little pulley system, and Ouija sits there and gets on this treadmill and and brings me up here. And this is the towers. This is the tree that inspired Stephen King to write The Dark Towers. Uh-oh, you got dark. Perspective. I'm not going to say the channel or whatever, but when I wrote in the chat, when I said perspectives, I was talking about the things up in the sky. You got one entity, but it's in like 10 or 20 different perspectives. You know what I mean? But it's one thing, but it's 20 different things. And all 20 different things are the same thing. That's all. That's what I was talking about, the perspective, the time perspective, the standpoint. Let's say like me and you, bang, bang. I'm standing here, you're standing there. If we exactly at the same time look at the moon, theoretically, by the way they taught us, your moon should be in a different spot in the sky than my moon because of the distance and the latitudes and longitudes. But if we look out and it's in the same position, that means we're in the same simulating game. That's the perspective. Mike Smith. No, I don't guess I did. I just, man, I've been going through my videos and seeing all this stuff, and I gotta get another memory card where out this, and and yeah, my boss was getting on to everybody at work because he needs at least a minimum of 100 hours a week, chargeable work hours between 4 technicians, and he only got 78. So the owner of the company couldn't pay himself for the third week. That's just what happens. Super Dave 44 is in the house. I'm just mad, but yeah, I don't know. Somebody took what I wrote wrong or something. And I was just talking about the perspectives of the stuff in the sky because it's in like layers. It's different angles of looking at it from different time frames. It's dimensional. That's all I can say. But yeah, oh. Somehow or another it pulled up actions on you, Super Dave. I just had to block you for saying hello to too many people in here. No, I'm kidding. Is my reception coming in? But no, I'm just gonna do a little. Oh man, I've been working too hard. I haven't had time to fix my truck yet. Ah, she went back to the shop, I guess. Oh, y'all hear that? Listen, listen, way back there. Listen. I'm gonna see if I can imitate it and draw it in. Well, that kind of sounds like a rooster. I had that daggone corn pop rooster, man. That sucker flogged on the back of my foot the other day. And I didn't realize it was out there flogging on Ouija. And Ouija was being good until she saw me saying that she was getting attacked by a rooster. And then she jumped up and went after that rooster because it was clearly self defense and she needed a witness. I'm dead serious. No, there's a great horned owl out there going, hoo hoo. You know what? I can't imitate it right now. I haven't talked in about 4 days. Yep, this is the Hobbit tree. Look, there's a tree out here. Where's it at? I have to find it. It's got MH growing in the bark. Man, my voice sounds bad. I haven't. Oh man, I see a Sasquatch right there in that tree. I don't see Joseph. Where's Oh, Joseph? Hey, how's it going? Look, like there's his head and there's his shoulder, there's an arm, there's the chest, there's the leg, and it's like a Bigfoot. Oh man, every time I try to zoom in, let's see what it looks. I can't see nothing. Yeah, it's not raining right now here. You see that like a Bigfoot spirit? Oh, I can see it with my eyeballs. Oh man, I can see its face. Look. Is that not crazy? Let me get it down. I'm on a tripod. I'm trying not to have a jerky, you know what I'm talking about. Man, that's been there for long. Look, and this tree's been hit by lightning. So that's telling me that's they came into existence right there. That lightning strike is a snap. You remember, like the shawl cloth for the Jesus cloth. You know what I'm talking about? These, hey, Jim Davison. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. You get to looking at trees out here in the woods, and then you start seeing, like, I did this one short on, what was it, Sasquatch Spirit or something like that. And because it was just there. I mean, Wednesday, it was just, there was like one big one right there in the center, and they flanked back, you know, in a V formation. It was crazy. All this thing, I didn't see anybody chatting. Daryl Calhoun. Yeah, I was just chilling out, man. Talk about perspectives. I wasn't meaning perspectives as far as I believe this and you believe that. I wasn't talking perspectives that way. I was talking about visual perspectives, how up in the sky, man, it's just visually, it's, they're using light and stuff to hide behind. They're hiding in, look at light as frequencies, it's spectrums. We can't see all the spectrums. We can only see, the rainbow spectrum. Those, what, 7 colors? Man, this chat ain't scrolling, y'all. Jim Davison, did I say something to you earlier? How's it going? Yeah, I haven't live streamed in a while. I just don't want to repeat myself. And Joseph, I don't know. I know I said something earlier, but you've been around for a long time. All right. Oh man, yeah, I'm down here like what would you call it? The southeastern part of West Tennessee, kind of above Mississippi and Alabama, the state line up. And man, I've been noticing how the wind does. It's got something to do with this terrain, but it's weird. I mean, it's all woods and everything. But I don't know. I need a team of researchers helping me out here. No. But yeah, perspectives, y'all. Well, look, there's another face. Hang on, there's a face down low, then there's a face up high. But then if you look at it again, it's like a bigger face. This is doing like the clouds do, man. It's like dimensional. Wait, look, this stuff right here. This is what keeps people here. People worry about this physical dimension. And you try to attach yourself to anything here in this physical dimension, you're not going to get out of here. I'm telling you. And I thought about my couple of near death experiences, and each time my right, I knew I was going to die, right? And right before I died, I'd think, what about my dad? And I never died, and it was two times, right, that has happened. So now, my dad's gone. So I'm thinking, well, I have to face death again. Was my dad the only thing that was physically holding me back? You see what I'm saying? Or now do I need to worry about my brother? You see, I don't know. I'm not going to know till the time comes, I guess. Where's you? Oh, yeah, there might be a deer coming through here. How long have I been? 13 minutes, but made some noise. If you sit still for like, I think 15 minutes, the birds start coming around you. She barking at me or something sneaking up behind me. And earlier today, it got so quiet around here. I mean, quiet, quiet. It's all downhill that way. All uphill that way. Watch Woman of the Dragon. How you doing? Man, all we got is like gray skies. I mean, you could edit that stuff and find what's up there in just the pure gray skies, but I'm not going to do that. Man, I keep seeing, all right, man, I can't see nothing when the chat. Hang on, I'm going to have to take this chat off for a minute. All right, where is I looking at? Oh, it won't let me zoom anymore. I don't know, but if you look right there, there's like this face, right? Like a beard on this guy. I catch it in the clouds all the time. But if you look above it, there's like the old comic book Iron Man kind of got his arm up, cock, or was it Iron Man or was it the Rock guy? I can't remember. I didn't watch all that crap. Well, that's the same stuff I catch in the cloud. Then if you look above that, this right here, there's the Grim Reaper, and you can almost see his face in the hood. You see the, hang on, where's my other figure at? How come I can't, oh, there, look, right here. There's the cape. I'm seeing things. But that tree there, that tree is hollow. It got struck by lightning. There's so many trees got struck by lightning around here. Look at this tree. This thing here got knots all in it. I live in a mystic forest. All right, I got the chat back on. What a miss. What a miss. Who came in? There's been a pretty good sized buck out here. I call him Bucky Buck. People in Jackson have heard about him now. I ran into a guy in the store last week. A week ago today. And I was telling him about that buck. He goes, yeah, I've been hearing about that one. And I said, look, when they, if you let them go 2 more years, I paid 2 more people. That's they're big. And it ain't time now. Oh man, look at that back there. Looks like somebody, looks like Abraham Lincoln is standing right back there. What? Something about your channel. Man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Super Dave. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'll just leave it at that. I will not pry or anything like that. Bang Bang, you're still here? That's the longest I've ever seen you stay in my live stream. I'm kidding. Oh man, I wish I had a daggone desktop where I could do some real good live streaming. Just using a phone, it just sucks. It really does. Oh, I can't zoom any more than that. But I swear there's Abraham Lincoln. I hear some neighbor dogs up here. There's been some like coyote puppies. Oh, that thing looks. Oh shit! Look right there. Man, hey, look. I've seriously thought about. I'm thinking about moving to Russia. I mean, seriously, you'd be a lot freer there. That's terrible. I mean, look, I think you. I mean, look, Russia don't believe in this NW whatever stuff. You know what I'm talking about? The WE SmackDown. He ain't going for that. And their buddy, I know that it's hard to say, but China ain't going for that crap either. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, but all these other countries, including this one I'm broadcasting from, they're kind of with that crap. I mean, we can tell by the people we have that's supposed to be our voices in the government, and they're still pushing this portion of the news is brought to you by let's get wiser, guys. You know what I'm saying? But they're still pushing that, and at the same time, the real statistics or facts or data or however you want to call it is coming out and showing, there's something wrong. You know, it's not me saying that; it's what the data's saying. Yeah, but this is crazy. You can't believe anything, and that's why I don't get on here and tell y'all, yeah, look what you're seeing there. You know what that fire is? That thing there is a dadgum honey liquor. That's right. That thing go up there and it'll turn around and blow smoke out of its butt up on them bees, and then it'll run them off and it'll climb up there and lick the honey out of the comb. I tell you what, I declare. Nurse Care Bear. I'm telling people about the honey liquor that's out there. He blows smoke out his butt to run the bees off the hive so he can run up there and lick the honey out of the comb. Yep. I mean, that's what people, that's why I'm not on here saying, hey, what you're seeing up there is this, that, and other. Over all my years of watching the sky and editing videos and looking deep into them, there's a lot of stuff I don't put out. I have, and I'm seeing stuff repeating itself. Like on my community page, I asked, do you see its fingertips wrapping around the dark orb? Well, if you look at it, the whole picture in its entirety, you can see its head over there, and it's like the orb part. It's like it's a three-dimensional picture, and it's got its fingers around that round thing, and its head's down. But I already got a picture of that. I remember taking it like 2 years ago. And I'm like, hang on. I'm editing a picture I just did, just did a video today, or that was yesterday or day before, whatever. But anyhow, I'm editing a screenshot from a video I just did. And when I get through editing, I realize that I've already edited the same photo 2 years ago. Now, those phones are tore up and stuff, and I don't know where the hell they're at. But I need to find them. China Miss Jones been putting up the stuff that I've been seeing that I've captured either way before she's put it up or within days or after she's put it, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same stuff everywhere, and it don't make any sense. But I'm not going to tell y'all what to believe. I'm just observing this stuff. I'm just, saying, hey, this is what I'm seeing. And years ago, I started warning everybody, hey, everything's dying. My whole plan of eating off the land, eating the wild edibles, went out the window. There's no more wild edibles out here, guys. Everything's dying. Everything out here. Look at these limbs on the ground. Everything is dying. Looks like Chernobyl. I'm serious. There's patches of forest around here that are red. Yeah, it's weird looking. But yeah, perspective. That's my perspective on it. I think they figured, hell, it costs too much for us to take these byproducts to the dump because of how hazardous they are. Well, we'll just act like there's a chemtrail conspiracy and call them contrails, but let's just dump this stuff out in the air and it's settled down everywhere, and we ain't got to worry about dumping it in one spot and paying all these taxes and fees and getting licensed for this and that. Let's just spread it around the world. It'd be cheaper. So in reality, I'm telling y'all, when y'all realize this earth is nothing more than a carcass, it's nothing more than a carcass of time, man. Just a carcass of time with the future time about to become a carcass of time. And right now, we're just living on the decaying end of the carcass. I don't know. That makes any sense. I mean, I haven't drank anything in months. No, I'm kidding. No, I really haven't. Oh man. But no, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what to believe. I had a dream. Man, the skies have been kind of like on this black and white, but not really a black, like an ultraviolet black. Kind of like a midnight blue. I gotta watch that chicken. Wedgie, Wedgie. There you go. Wedgie. Okay. I heard that truck go by and I heard a kadoo. I'm like, man, that dog. I'd hate for her to get run over because I was up here live streaming. Brenda. Hey, Brenda, I didn't see you slip in. I'd run my mouth. Y'all know how I am. I get distracted. Bang, bang, you're still here. I am surprised. No, I've been trying to call you for 2 weeks. You won't answer the phone. Well, that one time you did, but you screamed, leave me alone. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Yeah. But no, man, I just was going to say, perspective is, something crazy because it's all on how you look at something. And everybody can look at the same thing and see something different. It's just proven. I try to look at what everybody sees as a whole and blend it all in together because that's what we're seeing anyhow, a blended reality trying to develop in front of us as a physical reality. And it's having a hard time. And it needs more energy, so they need more hate in the world and they gotta get wars going and they just sat there and got two countries to sit there and one of them did something and the other one's like already said they wanted to wipe them off the face of the earth. So, and I ain't talking about China or, this is both countries start with an I. But they need these evil demonic spirits that are surrounding the firmament above our heads. That's what the firmaments were made of, I believe. And there is a barrier of some form or fashion. But these jokers with that daggone SERN, they're opening up. They're letting stuff in. I mean, how do you? I'm talking to you because of it. If it wasn't for CERN, there would be no internet. Because CERN operates in a dimension that Jay Ferris, what's going on? But yeah, AI operates in a dimension to where, zeros can be ones or zeros, or ones and zeros at the same time. Um, it's just crazy. And zeros can be, it's just crazy. We just down there keeping guard. We just got certain spots down there. She'll hide treats and stuff. You getting out of here? All right, Jim. Thanks for swinging by. But yeah, man, I don't know. There's nothing to film in the sky, and I haven't gone live in a while, so I just figured, damn, that looked like something else too. I can't see right now for all the chat. Turn it off for a minute. All right. Man, this daggone bone. I don't know what that is back there. Well, look at that tree for a minute. Let me turn the chat back on. Boom, chats. Well, I thought it was back on. There's a lot of tree structures around there, especially in the middle part of my triangle property back there. I call it Tommy Knocker Hill. Man, that looks like two boxers sitting there, doesn't it? That joker on the left, he sat there and got that right arm cocked back, face to an uppercut, and that other dude's egg. I'm chin. I don't know. I'm seeing things. That is so crazy. I'm telling you, man, this stuff. And people go, oh, that's pareidolia or whatever you want to call it, right? That ain't what that is. You're just saying everything's made out of the daggum neutrinos, y'all. Neutrino is that daggum stuff we're catching up there where the spirit is. Spirit. It's the spirit. It's the spirit world, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? They can't see us. We're in the spirit world. That dadgum chicken. Well, he called it a GD chicken. Y'all remember that? Who's that? Beaver Valley. How's it going? But yeah. Oh man, my stomach feels like I got punched in. I don't know if I got kidney going bad. Don't seem like it. I mean, this human suit seems like it's still operating normally. I haven't noticed any anomalies. Man, I don't know. Back when I was a kid, man, that looks like I can't. Used to watch the Little Nimoys in search of. I can't remember how that tune goes all the way, but that was cool back in the 70s, man. They didn't know not to tell the truth. Now look, y'all see that right there? I got my finger over it right there, right? Kind of looks like a skull, but then it kind of looks like, I mean, you see that same stuff up in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? The same exact stuff. But look, this stuff is changing. I'm telling you, man, I looked in some of those crystals, those dragon eyes, the other night. And last night, man, there's like these. I was standing outside, right, and I was looking out in the woods, and I saw like a white dot, and it was like ground level. You're not ground, but my eye level, and like 60 foot from me. I'm like, what was that? Then I noticed one just like it, but it was up high in the treetops, and it was like 200 feet out in the woods. I'm like, wait a minute. I got to looking around. Then I started seeing little green dots coming up and going out, and white dots. And the green dots would stay where they're at, and then the white dots were staying where they're at. It was weird. But there's no lights out here. Oh, let me turn this chat back on. Who's that? Max. What's going on, Max? But yeah, I can't see anymore either, y'all. I mean, I can see out here in these woods. I can see a deer move or a squirrel scratch a flea off his, front leg from 200 yards away. But when it comes to reading this chat, I can't see it. I'm squinting and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. The crazy part is I can be in the middle of work and standing on something or whatever, and something says, "Go outside and look at the sky." So I sit there and start walking, and I'm turning the camera on. But man, last time I went to do it, I didn't have any memory. I was like, "Dadgummit." I tried. Sometimes you can trick it and use screenshot, but it wouldn't never get the daggum thing in there, saying I need to delete pictures and videos or whatever. There's so many buzzards around here too. Hey, what kind of bird is that sits there and it goes? Does anybody know? Because I ain't heard one of those in years, and I just heard one when I got real quiet out in the woods. Spend most of the day out here outside because it's like 51 or something like that. I was out in the drizzle this morning. I was out in it last night. I didn't care, man. It wasn't raining hard enough to get me wet. It was just raining, drizzling, whatever. Bang bang, you're still there. Whippoorwill? No, it wasn't. I mean, whippoorwills go whippoorwill, whippoorwill. But I don't know if they make that noise too. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't know. I don't know if a whippoorwill does that. Because I know there's whippoorwills around here. But I remember as we were kids in like the 70s and the early 80s, we'd hear that and we called it the Indian bird because we never could find it. Yeah, I mean that was kind of me and my brother and friends' little legend because we'd hear that thing and it reminds you of like an Indian song. It's got like a fluty sound to it. It's weird, but we've never seen the bird that makes the noise ever. That may be the last question I need answered. Oh, there's a four-wheeler back there somewhere. What they doing back there, four-wheeler man? Y'all hear that? I'm worried about people poaching, man, because I used to put salt out here. I was putting some of Corn Pop's corn down there where I saw the buck was rubbing on a tree. But I'd had salt down there a couple of years ago. I hadn't put any more down there. And yeah, that buck's been kind of hanging around back here. And all around me are hunters. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I ain't gonna take my eyes off. And it ain't my dog. And I'm scared to look at the camera to see if I can get it in there. I saw something move up in there. Hey, look, that looks like a paint or something, don't it, man? That's for what's going on, UFO? Eyes wide open. How you doing? Yeah, Space Rangers, the infamous UFO builder, Palladian. Oh man, but yeah, they that looks weird as crap, don't it? Man, my voice. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, it's going. It's going, man. Yeah, I've landed on this planet. Oh man, I had this weird theory. Check this out. It just came to me one night. I was sitting there. I mean, just what if we've already went through the world of Pluto? That's where we were born at, and then we went to daggone Uranus, and that's where we learned how to get poo-pooed on. Then we went to Neptune. That's where we learned to get pee-peed on. Then we went to, which is it, Saturn? I think Saturn. And that's where we learned some bad habits. Then we went to Jupiter and learned some more bad habits. Then what we do? We did something, wound up at Mars, and then got to this level, and the next level is Venus, Mercury, and then we make it to the daggone boundary where we get purified. Oh, I'm losing it, guys. Don't listen to me. Paris Logan's in the house. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. How you doing? WJ. Man, I forgot what I even said. I'm glad I said it now. I got it. Well, they'll mess up the audio when they upload this. They like edited my live streams. Yeah, I'm live streaming. I'll sit there and zoom in on something like, I need to catch that on video. And it's clear as can be on my screen. But after they upload that thing, they blurred it out. Ouija! Ouija! I better go, y'all. Thanks for showing up. I don't know. Ouija! All right, I gotta get.